How's it going?
Hi, how you doing?
Good, man.
I'm looking forward to this. Thank you.
Now I'm just a pudgy designer that just needs to be healthy. We are in a canoe. This is cool. The house, like in that little pocket, is insane. The one to the left a little bit further in.
The red one or the brown one next to it?
The brown one in the middle of the. Yeah, that one's insane. Yo, these people have it made. This is beautiful. That's for next week's vlog. My lame vlogs. Is that a turtle? Hey, it's Tuesday. It's a little afternoon. Right now I'm just pulling up to Tembler Brewing Company. Meeting with an old friend. We're gonna do a rebrand for his bit company. Kind of cool because I've known Aaron for a long time, and it's really cool that he came to me for this project. And this project's gonna be a little challenging. I talked about it before. A bit company isn't really their product isn't really that kind of flashy, and so it'd be really cool to see what project this project turns into in the end. I'm really big fan of bold letters for kind of more serious companies, so I'm hoping that that's kind of the direction we go in. We're gonna sit down right now. We're gonna have lunch. We're gonna talk, game plan. I'm gonna talk color scheme. I'm gonna see exactly what he is requiring of me on a design level, whether he wants or how much he wants in this project. So I'm gonna sit down with him, have some lunch, eat some stuff, and then we'll be back. It is Wednesday. It's probably around 4:45-ish. I've got a package coming in the mail, and I'm really excited about it. It's something I designed a long time ago, a few months ago, and I finally got it made. And so I'm just sitting here waiting on the UPS to get here. So I'm really excited to show you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. Until then, I'm just gonna turn on the Apple TV, watch some TV for a little bit, go back there and design some stuff. I've got that job in front of me. I just kind of did some sketching last night, kind of get a good groove of what I wanted. Big old painting right there fell. Looked a lot better up on the wall. But yeah, so I'm just gonna sit down, sketch some more, kind of get lay the foundation of this design for Bitco that I got yesterday. So come on, UPS. Where are you? How's it going?
Hi, how you doing?
Good, man. You too, man. Moment of truth. Oh, beer coasters, baby. Yeah. This looks so good. Alright, so I got beer coasters made by stickermule.com. I've been wanting to do beer coasters for a long time. I made the design like 3 months ago. And I even had some wooden ones made too, just from a friend named Brian. He made these, and it's still like, these are cool. I just didn't want to get rid of them because they're so cool, so freaking rad. But I wanted something I could still give away, do some fun stuff with promotional wise. Go to breweries, drop a few of these off, throw some in t-shirt orders and stuff like that. So yeah, I made 100. I'll probably make more as time goes on. But the goal with doing stuff like this is so that I build awareness about Canvas Design Company a lot more. Because the overall goal, and this is a goal I want to hit pretty soon, is to go full-time Canvas Design Company. It's not that I don't love, my day job, but I know it's not what I want to do forever. So a lot of what I'm doing now is in preparation, kind of take the smart way to kind of step away and do my own thing, because that's been the goal since day one. That's been the goal since day one, is to step out, do my own thing. Personally, I've never been good with having a boss, and I don't have any beef with my boss right now, but I've had beef with other bosses in the past, and I think ultimately, if I were to really focus in all of my attention and all of my talents into my own thing, I could make a lot more money. I don't make enough money at my day job, and it's like I am getting to that point where I feel like I am above, my talents are above what I'm being utilized as, and all the things that I do, I just don't get paid enough. So at the end of the day, beer coasters, fun little stuff. I love doing fun stuff like this, and this in the long run will make me more money. It's a dumb item to invest into if you're not a brewery, but for me, I want to do things that no other designers do. I want to come out with beer coasters. I've never seen another designer that just did a little fun beer coaster, and so that's what I'm doing. Canvas as a design company, me as a person, as a designer, that's all I want to do anymore, is I want to have fun with what I do. So, beer coasters, order a shirt. I'll throw one in there. I might throw two, who knows. I am curating kind of a giveaway. I'm not doing it yet. I gotta figure out the mechanics inside of it, but once I do, boom, hey, giveaway. But until then, order a shirt, canvasware.bigcartel.com, or make it easier and just go to canvasdesigncompany.com, hit the shop button. I will throw one of these in absolutely free, as well as the Happy Camper sticker. I am wearing a Canvasware t-shirt. It says Vacation Forever. Check it out. Like I said, canvasware.bigcartel.com or canvasdesigncompany.com. I'm gonna make that fade in right there. Here you go, James, with a beer coaster in there as well. Hi. There you go. Oh, got you the good with that new beer coaster by Canvas Design Company. Ooh, drop the mic. I'm doing like YouTube stuff now, so I'm just kind of like documenting everything like a loser. So you're gonna be on it. Hi, Russell. Welcome back, Dallas. What's up, dude?
How you doing?
Doing. It is Friday afternoon. I am here at Bitco. I'm designing their logo, so I'm coming to look at the yard. I'm gonna take some photos of some of their gear, just kind of get a better vibe of what I'm dealing with when I'm, drawing out and sketching out icons for stuff. I got this nifty little tripod that it's all handheld, so I guess I'm one step closer to being a lame YouTuber. But yeah, I'm gonna walk through the yard, show you guys what I'm dealing with. Nobody's here. Since I'm friends with Aaron, he gave me the code to get in, and so it's kind of weird that I'm just gonna be walking around this business. Potentially could be, go, hey, who the hell are you? But we're gonna figure it out, and yeah. So I like to do this when I am doing designs for businesses. Like, I like to know what kind of stuff that I'm working with, because I feel like overall you have a better chance to connect with the job that you're doing. For me, I've been able to, make the best logos when I know what their gear is, what their equipment is, when I did the Exodus Auto Detailing logo, I sat down with Jesse and I said, hey, what are your tools that you used to work with? Because that could play a part into your logo. And at the end of the day, at the end of the logo, the big brush with the two things going through it, that's like the main icon, that's like the main part of the logo, and you know, people are already identifying with that. So with Bitco, what I want to do is I want to take their tools and I want to incorporate it into the logo, so the one, it's them, it's their business, but also they'll learn to love that logo. When they see that logo, when customers see that logo, they will know exactly what the business is without even reading the text. Obviously the text goes with the logo, so we're gonna have to work from there, but eventually when they see this logo, this icon, it'll instantly make them familiar with who they're working with. So all that being said, in my car, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go unlock this gate and walk through and take some photos, and we'll go from there. So cool. All right, so I'm pretty sure it's this gate. I could be wrong, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, I'm already seeing a bunch of stuff to take photos of. This is gonna be fun. All right, so I'm in the gate, walking around the yard. As you can see, there's a bunch of cool stuff. All these drill bits. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to be taking pictures and I'm going to be seeing what I can work with in regards to the icon of this logo. We're going real in depth with this, so this is why I want to start showing the process of the lengths that I go to, you know, design logos. This is probably one of the most in-depth, but it's fun to do it this way, you know. I want to make sure that the customer is happy. I want to make sure that Aaron is happy with what I designed for this business. You know, they paid me a lot of money, and so I want to make sure that they're happy with the end result. So I'm definitely used to seeing scrap yards like this, because I used to go to places like this with my dad. My dad painted signs for companies like this, and so it's really, it's cool. Yeah, I mentioned this in my last video. I feel like I've come full circle. I feel like I'm really stepping in his footsteps, and so going to the lengths of, you know, coming to a drill bit, you know, warehouse, yard full of these, I just feel like, you know, I'm doing my dad proud. So let's take some pictures. Let's shut up already, because I'm already rambling and getting all sappy. So what's interesting about this is, like, they're all kind of different. Like, no one is the same. So already that kind of, since like none of these drill bits are the same, that it kind of gives me a very open, it gives me a little bit more room to be creative. There's like different shapes and, you know, different builds. Like, some are thick, some are thinner. You know, the structure of some of them are different. Like, even these two that I'm looking at right here, like, they're just kind of shaped differently, you know. So my goal for this job is to really make this one of these bits like the center focus for the logo. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. I just gotta, I was Googling stuff the other day, and it didn't really do it justice. You know, obviously you see different colors and you see different, you know, models, and, you know, they're all shiny, but now it's like, now I kind of really get to see how dirty they are, which I almost appreciate more, because it kind of gives me a little bit more room to, you know, get kind of nasty with colors. And we're sticking to a certain color scheme, but the color scheme that we're going with really matches this. So I'm understanding, you know, why they went with orange and blue. I'm already having a few ideas for, like, the rust, you know, bringing some rust into the orange. So yeah, I'm glad I came out here. So I'm really curious on what happened to this one, because these are no joke. Like, my hand compared to how big this thing is, like, That's some thick ass metal. Like, what happened to tear this thing apart? Because that's supposed to be there. It's been about 6 days since I sat down with Aaron, had a chance to go look at the shop. Gotten a lot of good ideas over the last few days. I need to learn to vlog more of the process, but I'm pretty far in on the first logo concept idea. We'll kind of see what he thinks of going from here, but I'm pretty dead set on this idea. So it could end, it could end right here. I'm gonna start making different versions in different colors and all that stuff. It could end right here, or it could potentially be a longer process back to the drawing board, taking a few ideas from the pre-existing stuff, or I could just completely go from scratch. Who knows? That's usually how it goes in this, in this world of design. Especially how I work is it's not a one and done deal. You shouldn't be like that as a graphic designer. If you think you're gonna be, the first run and you're done all of the time, sometimes it works, but most of the time it doesn't. So I've just kind of trained myself to know that, I'm gonna be working with these people for a while, potentially a month. I've had several months, and that's just the name of the game, and it's all how you present yourself and you price accordingly and all that stuff. So we're gonna take a quick look at what I've got here so far, and comment below on what you think so far. Alright, so usually when I do logo jobs like this, I will do the main concept and then I'll start breaking it down. I start with, this is the main focal point right here. This is always the main focal point, and then it'll start bridging into other things. You gotta make sure it's on the same, same thickness as your, typeface that you choose. Do some altering. But yeah, so far it's been able to work pretty well with different things. I'm still making this part work, but once we, decide on that, then we'll put it over to here. We've got 4 different artboards made up, so I can go black, then white versions, and then flip these, so just see how they mesh on different colors. It's the whole branding aspect. You gotta be aware of the branding. Branding is the most important thing to any business, and my job is to make sure that the business knows that. So giving them options to work with. Whatever can work as a letterhead or a sticker or some advertisement, a sign on the outside of their building, whichever one of these. So it's my job to give them options. It is 10:23. It is gym time. I spend most of my day, actually I spend about 16 hours a day, sitting behind a desk, creating graphics, creating logos. I don't wake up that easy in the morning. 5 a.m. doesn't always work for me. So I am forced to, not forced, I shouldn't say forced, but 10:30, whenever I'm done at the end of the night, I'm getting out of this habit about ending my day with few beers. I gotta get back to being healthy, and I use the excuse that I sit a lot to not go to the gym. And it's like I'm 26 years old. I'll be 40, or I'll be 30 in a few years, and I don't want to have heart issues and stuff like that. So it's time. I do sit a lot, but I have to make up for it. I have to be a little bit active. I'm 26 years old. I shouldn't be complaining about my knees, but that's just because I don't actually get up off my ass, and I don't go to the gym like I used to. When I was like 19 years old, 18, 19 years old, I'd go to the gym all the time. I wanted to look good for the girls. Now I'm just a pudgy designer that just needs to be healthy. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym and pick this back up next time. I'll pick this back up tomorrow. Alright, so since I finished the logo last night, finished the first draft of the logo, I sent it off and didn't get approved, which It happens. What he didn't like was the B, which I spent the most time on, which that's just the name of the game. He didn't like how the spikes on the B looked. He wants something, he wants an alternative, which is kind of disappointing, but he's the client. He wants something a little bit more professional looking, which I think it looks professional, but he works in that industry, so I can't complain. I can't argue with him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that icon back to the drawing board. He did like the font I used, and he also did like the drill bit, the bigger version of the logo. So I can't really complain. You know, I just got to go back, start from scratch on the icon. Luckily, it's just the icon. We can figure out other alternatives besides the B, kind of going across the board. So, hey, you win some, you lose some. I don't take this as a loss. It's just the name of the game. So, I'm in between. I'm in my lunch break. I left my day job office to come home for a second, eat some lunch. So I thought I'd get on here and vlog a little bit. I feel really uncomfortable vlogging in the office because, you know, 2 other people are in the office with me. And so yeah, I just came home, do that, look over it. But I will continue to kind of vlog the process of, you know, this logo. Sometimes they hit the first time around. This time was not one of those occasions. So, like I said, just keep on going. Majority of it is good. We're gonna keep the same font choice, and we're just gonna change up that B, change up the icon. We'll see where we go from there. So, yeah, we'll go to the next one.